So let's continue. By this picture, you can understand which vessel is bringing the blood to the parts of the body and which vessel is taking the blood to the heart. So here you can see these are the two ventricles, two atriums here. This is the four-chambered heart we have. From the aorta, this is the aorta is taking the blood and giving it to the head and arms. And this is the pulmonary vein. It is this one, sorry, this is the pulmonary vein. This is bringing the blood from the lungs to the heart. Okay. And the aorta is giving the blood to the hepatic artery to pass it to the liver. And again, the same aorta, this is the major artery in our body. So this is the transporter of the blood to the all the organs, stomach and intestine, and again through the renal artery it is giving to the kidneys and then lower body and legs. And now going to the pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery is giving to the lungs. From the heart to the lungs it's going. And then from the head and arms the blood is, this is the deoxygenated blood bringing to the aorta, bringing to the right atrium. And then from the liver, from the kidneys and lower body and legs, and also from the liver it is bringing the blood to the heart. So this is the way it's functioning in our body. So is that clear now? Okay. So just move on to the next. So here the next subtopic is coronary arteries supply heart muscle. Here you can see this is our heart, this is aorta, pulmonary artery, vena cava. So here you can see the parts: left coronary artery, circumflex artery, and left anterior descending artery, and here coronary vein. Next, right coronary artery, this one. So if you read this all the points, you can understand which vessel is doing with what function. So let us see what are coronary arteries and what is the use of those. So just one thing I want to say you, it is odd to hear it, but this is true. These coronary arteries are supplying blood to the heart. Is it odd, no? Yes, I know that. Because the heart itself is supplying the blood to all parts of the body, but these are the vessels that are called coronary arteries are supplying blood to the heart. We know that the heart is full of blood, but however, the muscle of the heart are so thick that the nutrients and oxygen in the blood inside the heart would not be able to diffuse to all the muscles quickly enough. That is why these are the coronary arteries are supplying blood to the heart, because to supply oxygen and nutrients. The heart muscle needs to constant supply of nutrients and oxygen. So this is the reason these coronary arteries are acting as a suppliers of the heart. So the coronary arteries supply oxygen and nutrients to the heart. If a coronary artery gets blocked, for example, the coronary arteries, for example, if it is blocked with the blood clots, what will happen? Just think like this. For example, you are drinking dew or something with the straw. If the straw is stuck with something, a food material or something, So you can't sip it anymore. Same like that, in these coronary arteries, if it is blocked with anything or fat, something like that, the function of it will be stops. If the function stops working, that means it cannot provide oxygen and the nutrients to the heart anymore. They cannot respire, so they cannot obtain energy to allow them to contract. The heart before stops beating. This is called heart attack or cardiac arrest. We people mostly hearing about the heart attacks because that the person is having heart attack means this is the main reason is the coronary arteries has blocked in his body. So the names given to this disease is called heart attack or cardiac arrest. The blockage of the coronary arteries is called coronary heart disease. It is a very common cause of illness and death, especially in developed countries. We know several factors that increase the person's risk of getting coronary heart diseases. So let us see what are the factors that are leading to the coronary heart disease. Here, factors that affect CHD. CHD is nothing but coronary heart disease. So the first one is smoking cigarettes. So when the people smoke, the nicotine present in the cigarettes is the main component of the smoking, including to the circulatory system. That means it is causing main damage to the circulatory system. For the precaution we need to make, just stopping smoking is the single most important thing a smoker can do in order to reduce their chances of getting coronary heart disease. So they must stop as much as possible, as much as early. They have to stop smoking to not to reach the disease called coronary heart disease, that is nothing but heart attack. The next one is diet. So the factor diet is also one point that it is leading to get coronary heart disease. There is evidence that a diet high in salt, saturated fats or cholesterol increase the chances of getting CHD. Saturated fats is nothing but the fats which are coming from the animals. We should not eat that more. Only the fats we need the fats also to keep us healthy, but that fat should be coming from the plants. It is good for the patient who is suffering from this disease. And to reduce the risk, it is good to eat a diet containing a very wide variety of foods with not too many fats in it. We do need some fat in the diet to stay healthy. That's what I told you. Oils from plants and fish, on the other hand, can help to prevent heart disease. And the next factor is obesity. We all know this one. Having overweight, it will leads to CHD. So being very overweight increases the risk of coronary heart disease. Keeping your body weight at a suitable level and taking plenty of exercise help to maintain the coronary arteries in a healthy condition. And the next one is stress. We all need some stress in our lives or they would be very dull. But however, unmanageable or long-term stress appears to increase the risk of developing CHD. And also we need to manage our stress by finding some ways to manage the stress. And the last one is genes. Some people have genes that make it more likely they will get coronary heart disease. There is not really anything you can do about this. However, if several people in your family have had problems with their hearts, then this could mean that you have these genes. In that case, it is important to try hard to reduce the other risk factors by taking a healthy lifestyle. I hope you all understand how to overcome the factors that affects the CHD. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next video. Have a good day. Stay safe. Stay healthy.